What is up, everybody? My name is Jay, and this is another auto chess video. Let's get into it. So, I knew that going into this game, our luck was eventually gonna run out, considering that we high rolled a 3-star door sniper round 24 last game. Um, and not only that, we had some we had some pretty decent items as well. So I knew that our luck was eventually gonna run out. And considering the items that we got, right now I'm not thinking anything. It's not a bad start, right? We have a Ripper, we have a God of War. Our items are garbage, but they're pretty decent units on their own. So maybe if we can find like a pair of each, or maybe a 2-star of something, maybe it could be some other game. But yeah, that didn't happen. um, so we won this round, and again, like we have just pretty like useless items, right? Like we can't even combine into anything. Like we don't have a frantic mask open, we don't have a mana item, so we don't have the refresher option open, and we don't have any pairs. um like maybe we could get in warrior synergy if we could get a warrior next round, but like we don't have any pairs, like we don't have any real synergies going on right now, and our items are pretty garbage as well, so we can't even use the items to make like have some sort of an advantage. Right, so right now I'm already thinking, if I don't hit anything decent next round, I'm probably gonna open fort. And yeah, looking at the items, like it's just hard garbage. Pardon my French, but yeah, like we don't have mana items, we don't have frantic mask, like we don't have anything. Just a bunch of shield items and defensive items. So um, I'm already thinking. So yeah, I'm just checking the lobby to make sure that there's no one else who's going open fort, and I'm also checking how my team could fare against others in the lobby, and I decide to just sell everything and decide to just open fort. So I'm just gonna speed it up a little bit so that you don't have to just watch me not play anything. So round 5 we have the Wind Ranger and Soulbreaker. So I'm like checking the lobby, like does any of them have any spawners out? And it looks like none of them did. So I decided to just play units. So if we can kill any one, and there we go, we killed the Lightblade Knight, and that's worth. Like we avoided taking, I think, 2 damage or 1 damage, but in the long run, it's gonna count, right? So going to round 6, we don't have, we don't hit any pairs or anything. So I decide to sell to get to 20 gold. We're not gonna play just one Lightblade Knight. It's not gonna kill anything. So there are already a lot of knights players. Like there's like 4 players who have knights. So my plan, like if you're open forting, you can do. There are 2 to 3 builds that you can go that are viable. Not viable, but it's better to open fort into them. One is Glacier Knights, or any version of Knights, and the other one is Feathered. And the third one may be Mages, but we don't have any good items for Mages. And also, considering that there are Knight players in the lobby, you don't really want to go Mages, because if they go like Knights do pretty well against Mages, and considering that Knights got a 6 Knight shield buff, like 6 Knights are pretty good right now. So if they ended up doing that, you just gonna like it's just you're not gonna do good. And also, not to mention, they're pretty weak until you find your units. And considering that we're open forting, and it's just like I don't really want to go mages, and but yeah. Anyway, so we played some units last round. I don't think we killed anything. So I'm checking the lobby to see if there are any spawners. There are none. So I decide to just play some units to see if they can kill anything, and they kill the Thunder Spirit, avoiding 2 damage. So we'll take that. But you really don't want to win. That's one thing you gotta keep in mind. Like, you can play units to see if you can kill 1 or 2 units, but you don't want to win, because it's like there's no point in going open fort from there on. So going to rock golem, you're most likely gonna lose this round, like unless you get like spirit bonus, or unless you have like a 2-star or something, like you're most likely gonna lose something. So the best that you can hope for is like kill 1 or 2 units and hope to get some items from that, but we don't. So that's fine. Like, losing round 10 is pretty normal. So right now, we don't have, like, I'm like thinking maybe we can go like glacier demons or something, because we haven't gotten anything decent right now. So like we don't have any kind of direction going to round 11, and we are already at 50 HP, 52 HP. So we do find warpwood sage. So now I'm like thinking maybe we can go feather, and I'm just rolling to see if we can find something, and we're finding a lot of druids, right? So I'm like thinking maybe, and we also find a wind ranger as well. So that's why I decided to just sell every the fallen witcher, and considering that feather do pretty decent against knights, I decide to I'm like kind of committing myself to feathered here, because we already had taboo witchers, we got a wind ranger, and we have the druids. We have already 3 druids, so it's looking more and more like a feathered game than something else. But yeah, we have to roll a little bit here, to see if we can hit any of our druids at 2-star, and then we can chill for a bit. I'm holding what's that dragon, the shiny dragon, or whatever you call that. I'm holding that just to get the 6 feathered if we don't find anything else. So we do find a 2-star taboo witcher, and we also find a pair of dwarf snipers. That's really good, and we're just 1 bunny archer away from getting hunter synergy. And yeah, we can also get 6 feathered if we hit the bunny archer. But yeah, I think this guy's a bot. He put the frantic mask on a soul breaker, and do we end up winning against this guy though? Yeah, that's definitely a bot. Not only does he have frantic mask on that thing, he also has 2 mana items on that soul breaker. So, but it's a good thing that we lost. Not so bad of a loss, like 5 HP. It's pretty good. But we're gonna keep rolling, and we do find the wind ranger. We're gonna save the egg. Okay, I shouldn't have. I did roll below 50 gold there, but I think like our HP is like, we didn't find any priest, or like we were taking some pretty big hits, even though we were open forting, right? Because we were taking like 6, like 10, 12 HP sometimes. So it's okay to like roll below to save some HP, because we're already at 30. Like, we're already pretty low right now. So this is the mage guy. I think we're gonna win, probably. I think the wind ranger is just gonna solo everything. Yeah. It kind of sucks that we lost our win streak before going to Wolfpack. Oh wait, okay, we did lose. So yeah, like, it kind of sucks that we did lose our win streak before Wolfpack, but it's fine. I think, like, we got to 50 gold. Our HP is looking a little bit scary, so I think it's fine that we won there. I don't think we should have any problems, especially especially with the 2-star Wind Ranger. And we also have a 2-star Warpwood Sage. Like every unit in our board is a 2-star, so I don't think we should have any problems against the Wolfpack. So when you're open fording, you need to make sure that you clear this round. Like whatever you do, like obviously don't roll everything down, because then there's no point in you open fording. But you want to try to win this round as much as possible, because you're already losing items from round 10, so you want to gain some of it round 15. And we ended up getting a frantic mask, and we will make that onto our dwarf sniper once we get him to 2-star. And there's our bunny archer. There we go. And do I play the hunters now? Okay, I just opt to go for 6 feathered. We can just put in levels now, and then once we are level 7, we can play the 6 feathered and hunter synergy. But if we are still losing, I might just egg the dwarf sniper and just level up earlier. But I don't think we should have any problems against this guy. I think the Wind Ranger is gonna kill most of the stuff, or maybe even everything. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, finding a 2-star Wind Ranger is helping us a lot here. But anyway, we are one Warpwood Sage and Razor Claw away from a 3-star of that. That's a huge power spike if we can get that. So do I roll a bit here, or do I just egg the... Okay, I decide to roll. We're gonna roll down to 40 gold, and we find a... okay. So we do find a 2-star Shadow Crawler. Essentially, the last unit that you're gonna play, if you're playing Feather Hunter, the last unit that you want to play is the Shining Assassin. But until we find our Shining Assassin, Shadow Crawler is a pretty decent improvement. And so we will just buy that, and we'll make that a 2-star, and we can take out the Shining Dragon instead. And I decided to egg the Dwarf Sniper because we are on a mini win streak, and like if I hadn't done that sniper, maybe we would have lost. But I wanted to make sure that... So when you're open fording, basically all you want to do is you want to lose. You want to open ford until you have a lot of gold, and then once you start winning, you gotta keep winning until like as far as possible. So it's basically you go on a downwards curve, and once you start winning, you just gotta shoot up. I hope that made sense. But that's why I decided to egg the sniper, because 2-star dwarf sniper and a 2-star Wind Ranger and a 2-star of all the druids, we are pretty strong. Maybe we can lose against the mage guys, but I think we are pretty strong right now. And we also had the frantic mask on him as well. So yeah, like we are already started to defeat a lot of other players. And we are getting really close to a 3-star Taboo Witcher, which is pretty good as well. So I am on a win streak, so I decided to roll a little bit here to see if I can... And we find the Razor Claw, and we just need one more. And we also have a 2-star Razor Claw now. So normally when you're playing Feathered, if you don't find the Razor Claw, you just want to sit at level 7 to 3-star your stuff, and then after that you can decide to level up to 8 to put in Razor Claw or something else. But now that we already found our Razor Claw and he's a 2-star, like you don't want to just put him in the bench. Like, so my plan now is we're gonna save up the gold. It's a good thing we won before going to creep round. That's really nice. I don't want to sell anything to 30 gold, but so anyway, we're gonna save gold. We shouldn't have any problems with the creep round, and going to round 21, we're gonna decide to level up and then put in the razor claw. Maybe if we get lucky with the Warpwood Sage, I might not roll, but so we should have like 47, 40, 48 gold going to next round, and it will cost us, how much would it cost? It will cost us 20 gold, so we will be at like 28, 30. So maybe we can roll down to 20, but let's see what happens. But anyway, so yeah, that's our plan. We're gonna level up to 8 next round and put in the razor claw. And we also need to, so like if I hadn't found that dwarf sniper, most likely I'm thinking about going feathered assassins instead, but we're okay. There we go. We naturally found our Warpwood Sage, so we're just gonna level up and then put in the razor claw, and we're not gonna roll anymore. And there is a siren in the shop, but I decided not to buy it because we don't have any mana items for her, and we're also one razor claw away from a 3-star of that. If we can find that, we are looking in a much better position. So I'm not putting any items on my shadow crawler because she's eventually gonna go. Like I know there's a pair of shadow crawlers sitting in our bench, but that's because maybe if we find a 3-star shadow crawler, we can like sell, like we can like take out the whispers here for shining assassin, and then maybe we can go like feathered assassin hunters, something like that. But yeah, like she's just a placeholder for right now until we find out shining assassin. And I do want that dwarf sniper, so I'm like thinking, do I want that? I decided to pass on him, and we ended up finding our 3-star turbo witcher, which is good. I just rolled a little bit there to see if we can find a razor claw, but we did not. So yeah, yeah, now our plan is to like save the gold. Like we need the gold right now. We need to econ back up, and then see what happens. It's a guy. Okay, this is why we weren't finding any demons, because this guy is playing glacier demons. So there are knight players, obviously. There are mages, but anyway, we're looking pretty healthy. So our plan is to like save gold from now on, and then once we find like either shining assassin or like we just gotta roll for our duo snipers from now on. And that's just it. But anyway, looking at the lobby, there are god mage, there are glacier demons, there are knights. This guy is full dragon mage. We could go up against him now, I think. But yeah, he could potentially. Okay, there we go. We did go up against him. He could potentially kill our win streak, but I think we just have that tank in us. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Okay, that's good. Yeah, like this was the only guy I was scared of. But I think we just had just that amount of tankiness that made us win that round. If he survives any longer, we can just add in marines. And there we go, we find a pair of dwarf snipers. So yeah, I decided to swap sides here because I want to be on the opposite side of mages. Because I want them to come out of their shell. And we find a 2-star shadow crawler. I decided to just roll there to see if I can find something, but we don't, so I decided to just combine that. We're getting close to finding a 3-star shadow crawler. It's kind of sad because she doesn't have any items on her, because my plan was essentially go feathered assassin, because there's a guy who is fighting for hunter pieces, so I thought it was just better to go assassins because we would find all the assassins that we want because no one else is going assassins. but we are okay. There we find a 2-star, another, like we are getting close to a 3-star bunny archer. So yeah, like it's, yeah, we haven't found a single shining assassin yet, have we? It kind of, that kind of sucks, but yeah, like if I had known that I'd be getting all these shadow crawlers, like we could have made some items for her, but she's not really benefiting anything anyway because she doesn't have any assassin bonus or any items. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. um yeah, and items are pretty garbage again. um like we haven't found a single man item. That's kind of mind-blowing. I mean, you don't necessarily need man items when you're playing hunt feathers, but still, you'd like to have one, like have a choice or something. But so we're gonna roll a little bit here, and I'm not gonna buy that. Okay, I did end up buying the shadow crawler, and we find the door sniper. We're gonna roll a little bit here to see if we can find like a razor claw or something, but we didn't find anything. So I might just sell the shadow crawler to get to 20 gold here, I think. Because still my plan is like sell her for shining assassin, even a 1-star shining assassin. I think okay, maybe not a 1-star shining assassin, but still for the long run my plan is to like sell her for a 2-star shining assassin. We ended up losing to the glacier demon sky. I think it's because his fallen witcher was left, like left all by himself. So we could, I'm thinking maybe we should move the taboo witcher to his side. Yeah, it is on the left side to us, and he did find a 2-star of that now. So we're gonna move the taboo witcher, I think. Or okay, first we'll roll a little bit here because we need to clear our bench space. Okay, so it's a 3-star whisper seer, door sniper, and I might just sell the shadow crawler here. Yeah, and we are one bunny archer away. Okay, there we go. I did end up moving the turbo witcher. Yeah, I moved the turbo witcher to like focus on that fallen witcher. But yeah, we are one bunny archer away from a 3-star, one razor claw away from a 3-star, two door snipers away from a 3-star. So that's why I'm not saving gold, because we are on a win streak. But that's why I decide I'm like keep rolling to one, clear my bench space, and also to get the 3-stars. So we do find a dark spread. That's why I'm like checking. I do need that dark spread because there's a night player, but yeah, we don't hit anything here. So I decided to just sell the unicorn because we've been sitting on that one more razor claw. Like we just need one more razor claw to find a 3-star of him, and we don't care about the unicorns from then on. But I really wanted that dark spread, so I decided to sell the unicorn and just make the razor claw later on. So this was the glacier demon sky. So yeah, now we are defeating him. Maybe he got lucky procs with our feathered. Maybe that's why he won, because we won pretty convincingly this time. And we are finding a lot of shadow crawlers. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, we're gonna move back to Turbo Witcher because yeah, like our only problem was the Glacier Demon's guy, and we shouldn't fight against him anytime soon unless someone dies. But I don't think anyone died recently. So we would like to keep our win streak going before a creep round, and this is the God Mage guy. Yeah, I think the bear is just gonna solo their entire team, and we are one wind ranger away. Okay, so we're up against the God Mage guy again. His board, yeah, we didn't have any problems against him as well. Yeah, and in our board we won against him also, so we don't need to worry about marine synergy for now. And we did find the unicorn. Do I sell anything, or do I don't want to roll here, but I do want the unicorn. So do I lock and then decide to roll next round? Let's see what I end up doing. Right, yeah, we want to find some decent items. Yeah, like we have a Maelstrom. That's pretty nice, but yeah, we want to find some decent items. And yeah. Okay, so Rune Hammer. We're gonna make the Axe of Double Blood any day. That's gonna help against the Knight players. We don't want the we don't care about the Claw one for now because we are winning against the Mage guys anyway. So I decide to make, okay, we find more Shadow Claw. I'm not buying those. My plan is to just, yeah, so we find an egg, but I forgot that we sold the unicorn, so we have to wait for one more round. But anyway, our bench is finally clear. That's why I rolled a little bit aggressively there, and I didn't even care about buying the Shadow Crawler. And I think if we had bought, okay, never mind, we did go up against the Glacier Demons guy, and he ends our win streak. Yeah, I should have probably kept the Taboo Witcher on that same side, but yeah, well, that's unfortunate. But anyway, and we found the unicorn, thank God. Wish we could have found that earlier, but okay, so he had, okay, I think what probably happened is that he had that penguin item on him, right? So it could have penguin my dwarf sniper, and it must have gave him enough time to just burst my team down. Most likely that's what happened. It's my guess. So anyway, we decide to swap sides again because the mage guy is died. Mage guy is dead. So, and we want to be on the same side against this guy because we want to deny his fallen witcher, and I think that's what we ended up doing this game, like on his board. And does he die here? No, I think, yeah. Okay. Anyway, so okay, so I decided to just level up because we do have that dark spirit sitting in our bench. So I decided to just level up and put him in, and we're gonna get the Mysterial Staff probably, I think. Yeah, and put it onto our Dove Sniper. There we go. So we just gonna, yeah, it's kind of unbelievable that we haven't gotten any mana item whole game. But anyway, so this is the guy who was going hunt. Oh wow, he has 6 hunters in already. So if you're playing feathered, 6 hunters is the perfect counter to you. But we're still winning against this guy because his team is pretty garbage right now because he doesn't have any sort of CC or any kind of front line. Like he's running knights as a front line, so we want other players to knock him out first, but he's looking pretty healthy at 45 HP, and he's also level 10. Yeah, let's see what happens. So we decide to make the ice armor on our dark spirit. We are 2 dwarf snipers away from a 3-star of that. Okay, so it X my Taboo Witcher and my Wind Ranger, and I think I will take that. Like, I just didn't want him to penguin my sniper because he's my damage carry right now. And Okay, so yeah, we're still winning against this guy because his front line, he doesn't have any front line. But once he puts in like a pirate captain or something, we are fighting for a second place unless someone else knocks him out. But yeah, I don't think this guy has any chance of winning. Um, but yeah, I think that top 3 persons is gonna be the hunter's guy, the knight's guy, and then me. I think. Let's see what happens. And we still haven't found our shining assassin, by the way. How crazy is that? So we do have a Mjolnir, or we could make the Heart of Tarask, but I decided to make the Mjolnir instead because, and yeah, we are one door sniper away from 3 stars, so I might just roll everything down here to see if we can hit him. And we find a okay. Yeah, if I had known that something like this would happen, I might have put some items on her. Um, we haven't found a single shining assassin, but we found a 3 star. Yeah, like she didn't do anything there. So okay, so this is against the hunter's guy again, but yeah, we are winning against him for now. Okay, so we're up against the glacier, and he wins as well. Wow. So I think that's because of the fact that he had 2 fallen witchers, each on different sides. So I bought the egg there, so we have an egg. So I decided to roll, and we find a dark spirit. So I could lock this round, buy the dark spirit, and make him a 2 star, or I might just egg the dark door sniper. So I'm like thinking, I lost against the glacier demon's guy. I could potentially lose against the hunter's guy as well. So I decided to just not risk it and then egg the door sniper, and he still ends up getting penguin. But I think that was a little bit lucky because not only did he get penguin, he also got disarmed as well. But because of the fact that none of the other units were penguined, it gave us enough time for our sniper to do the damage, but we still ended up losing though. So yeah, that's why I decided to egg the sniper, because I didn't want to risk it. We were pretty low, and we could get one shot if we get really unlucky. So I decided to just egg the sniper there. Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna move the razor claw to that side to see if we can distract something, but we ended up going against the glacier demon's guy, and the turbo witcher just literally destroyed our razor claw. But yeah, we won against him this time, and yeah, that guy is out now. So yeah, like I predicted, it's the hunter's guy and the knight's guy. But we want the knight's guy to eliminate the hunter's guy. But yeah, okay, this guy he is a 1 star door sniper, but yeah, 6 hunters is just like, if he finds like a 2 star door sniper, we are pretty likely dead. So I decided to move the turbo witcher there because we were winning against a night sky anyway, but I decided to move the turbo witcher there to deny the tsunami stalker from ulting. But this time there you go, he like completely destroyed us. So I was like really surprised to see him melt my team like that. So I decided to check his items, and there you go, he has the Monkey King bar on the door sniper, and his 1 star door sniper is fared. That's like, yeah. So not only did he have 6 hunters in, which is a counter in itself, he also made the Monkey King war, which is like another, which is like icing on the cake pretty much. So there was no way that we were gonna win against that guy, because so what the Monkey King boy does is basically, the door sniper, he wasn't gonna miss any of his auto attacks, so he was gonna hit every single shot. So when you're playing feather, you're reliant on the opponents missing their auto attacks, right? So that's where the hunters do pretty well, because going six hunters against six feathered is, they they evade the percentage of the misses. So not only did he go six hunters, he also had that monkey king bar, so no wonder we lost. So yeah, like when he went six hunters, I knew that we wanted him to die, otherwise we would end up second. Um, but yeah, I think with the start that we had, with the items that we had, I think we will take the third place any day. I think we call that a dub. Um, yeah, it's kind of unbelievable that we didn't find a shining assassin the whole game. Not that it would have made a difference against the hunter's guy, but I don't know. Maybe it could have been different. But yeah, like six hunters are extremely situational. Like you don't want, if you're playing hunters, you don't want to go six hunters unless you're up against a feathered guy, because they're just not that good. Um, like you're just reliant on damage, and you don't have any decent front line to make up for it. So yeah, but anyways, hopefully this video helped you guys in some way. Like hopefully you understood how you can potentially open fold into whatever comp that you want to go. But anyways, hope you had a great weekend. If you like this video, make sure you consider subscribing and hit the notification bell as well, so that you don't miss my future in-depth analysis. And until I see you all in the next one, peace out, my dudes.